Semifinal stage of the Concacaf Caribbean Club Shield as Inter Moengo Tapoe takes on Gosier. I'm Josh Eastern. Thanks so much for being with us here from Mayaguez and Estadio Centroamericano de Mayaguez. An opportunity for both these teams to play for a trophy. It is a rainy day, though, here in Puerto Rico, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. It is a very comfortable temperature. We did see some rain come down during warm-ups, but we are all set to go here for kickoff tonight. Inter Moengo Tapoe, a great job in the group stage getting through to this point, going 2-0 in Group C, a +4 goal differential. They had a 5-2 win over Deportivo Nacional and then a 4-3 win over Golden Lion to get into this stage. As for AS Gosier of Guadeloupe, their route here was a little bit different. As you take a look at their results here on the screen, a 2-1 win versus Real Rincon, a 1-0 win over SWA Sharks, and then a 0-0 draw against Young Holland. And that was an interesting draw just because it is Gosier who finished second in Group B. They're the best second-place finisher as they move on here to the semifinals. Young Holland was able to win Group B. And, of course, there is still one more semifinal to come later on tonight. That'll be Young Holland taking on Bayamon FC, who, of course, the hosts of this competition in Puerto Rico. But we are building up to first kick. It is Inter Moengo Tapoe and AS Gosier from Mayaguez, the first semifinal here in the Concacaf Caribbean Club Shield.
Here are the lineups for today's afternoon's game.
Building up to first kick in our first semifinal. Here's a look at tonight's starting lineups. We'll start with Inter Moengo Tapoe. And the players to watch here, Ronaldo Campbell and Joel Baja, both with 2 goals each. Miguel Darson, along with Rivaldo Dorson and Naldo Kwasi, each have a goal as well. So plenty of goals in this side tonight. We'll see if they can get back on the score sheet. They've already scored 9 goals through just 2 matches in this competition so far in their 2 victories. A look at today's referees. Quincy Williams from Trinidad and Tobago will be the man in the middle. Jose Torres, Puerto Rico, will be today's 4th official. Of course, the captains, it's Naldo Kwasi for Inter Moengo Tapoe. On the other side, Johan Nankisori for Gosier. And here's a look at the AS Gosier lineup for Michael Germain in this one. And just a couple of goals in the squad. Serene Livier with 2 goals. Ronan Popote also has a goal so far in this competition. They have played 3 games, so something to watch here early on in this match is the fitness level for AS Gosier. And of course, they only have 1 player on the bench. That is the backup goalkeeper in Alan George. So the players out there are most likely the players that are going to finish this game if they make it through without any cautions. And just the final few checks on the goals from the ARs, and then we can get this match underway. Of course, the first of 2 semifinals. The next one will be Young Holland taking on Bayamon FC from right here in Puerto Rico. Josef Yoko there for Inter Moengo Tapoe, trying to lead his side back to a final for this competition. They were the runners-up in the 2018 Caribbean Club Shield. There is the whistle. Our first semifinal here in Mayaguez is underway. It is AS Gosier in white. In all red is Inter Moengo Tapoe. Always intriguing to see who comes out on the front foot in these sorts of matches. Inter Moengo Tapoe, definitely more experience in these games. 13 appearances in Concacaf Concacaf club competitions. They did, of course, reach the final in the 2018 edition of this competition, just the 3rd ever time this competition has been contested. And of course, the winner of this competition on Sunday will advance on to the Concacaf League playoff against the Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship 4th place team. That'll be for a spot, of course, in Concacaf League in the preliminary round starting in the summer. So a lot on the line. The loser, though, does get to play a 3rd place game on Sunday as well, but you know, both these teams, as competitive as they are, want to be competing for that big trophy at the end. And what a good opportunity this would be for both teams to be able to raise some silverware. Going with the outside of the right foot there by Wykes, and now the cross coming in on the turn, trying to bring this in. Player goes down. The referee immediately waves it away. No penalty. And now a collision there away from the ball. And the referee will stop play. A player down here for AS Gosier. Another look at this shout for penalty. Nankisori colliding there with Rivaldo Dorson, both contesting for the ball, not enough there for a penalty. And now another player down here for Gosier. Look at it, he just fell down. You could see there just on the right side of the screen. He just fell down away from the ball. Party really early on to be going off on the stretcher here. We'll see if he is able to continue on. Remember, that's the only player on the bench for AS Gosier, Alan George, listed as a goalkeeper. I'm sure he will have to wear many hats if we get to that point. Still being treated there on the far side as play gets back underway. Gosier here trying to keep the ball. Here's Nankisori. It's lost in the middle, played right through the middle. Nankisori steps up again and then slides in to put this out for a throw-in. Every bit of these first 4 minutes has been on this side of the field. Gosier has not been able to get it into the attacking half as of yet. Headed into space. Moengo Tapoe trying to get forward. Now looking for the switch of play. It's just off the top of the head of Kwasi. And out for a Gosier throw-in. Brocious dispossessed, but there's going to be a foul on Gosier's number 3, Malik Brocious. Going to play through the middle now. Long down the right, and Brocious was there again defensively. Wykes will get it right back. And Inter Moengo Tapoe, no doubt on the front foot to start. Some space to work on the left. All the way to the end line. Cross comes in. Somehow that did not get redirected in. Right across the goal line. Evades both posts as well. And stays out. First big chance of the game for Inter Moengo Tapoe. More space to work there on the left. A reset here at the back for Inter Moengo Tapoe. Right down the line once again. Couple of step overs. Now the cross floated in, quickly headed away by Brocious again. Picked up by Darson. His pass was off the mark. Gosier trying to get upfield. They'll have an opportunity here after Kwasi couldn't come away with it. Here comes Gosier. Remparts Cole leading the break. The extra pass and dispossessed by Kemble. All the way back to Dorson in goal. A little bit of a stiff arm there. Now he throws the brakes on. Centering pass was cleared away. Again, it was Crony coming in that time for Inter Moengo Tapoe. Good job just to settle himself, but the pass off the mark. Surveying the scene here. Sabiagi. To the near side now, Kwasi. Comes back centrally. Now played to that far left side. Another cross hooked in. The extra pass now. Shot was blocked. Now one on the volley, and this out of play. Good opportunity there for Inter Moengo Tapoe. Touches in the box of Gosier, but not able to get anything tangible towards goal. On the quick turn, again, it's intercepted. Here comes Inter Moengo Tapoe. Bit of a collision there. Referee was right there and decides to let play go on. And it was Livier who would have been in an offside position as he just lets this run through for Sherwin Dorson in goal. And just based on these opening 9 minutes, it might be a long day in goal for Sherwin Dorson with not a whole lot to do. Gosier, a very good defensive team. They only conceded 1 goal, and that was to Real Rincon. One of the best defensive records in the group stage. The only one better was the team that finished in front of them, being Young Holland. But of course, of the 4 teams to advance into this stage, they are the team that has scored the least. Only 3 goals for them so far. And this will be a foul and the threat once again. See, trying to win this ball high up the field, but looked like the flag was up for either a foul or offside. Played out wide, and this bouncing out of play. Will be another throw in here for Gosier. Played all the way back to Dorson. Just puts it straight up into the air. And out of play. This will be a throw-in coming for Gosier as they look to build into this game. Trying to set up the long throw-in here. Looks like it's Popote on the far side. Good depth to this throw, but quickly headed away. Cleared out towards midfield. And now here comes Inter Moengo Tapoe. It's blocked down and played back for Edouard in goal. Brocious with a heavy touch. And now it's Inter Moengo Tapoe that can reset here at the back. Touch into space for Brocious. Ball floated forward, nobody even in the box for Gosier. Lofted forward again. No nonsense defending there from Nan Kisori as the captain heads it out. Moengo Tapoe able to keep it. Rotated around to the left this time. Touched in field. The extra pass. Good build up here from Inter Moengo Tapoe, but the finish just not there. A great opportunity for Gerald Wykes. He just couldn't find the frame of goal, putting it well over the bar. Cut out again, but another throw-in for Inter Moengo Tapoe. Mikel Germain wanted to get upfield quickly there. Gosier trying to apply a bit of pressure and forcing a turnover here. Another throw-in for Gosier. Look at Mikel Germain, the head man of this Gosier side. They have really made their mark on defense in this competition, but they're going up against one of the best offenses in this competition. And now here comes Inter Moengo Tapoe. The last pass, though, was all wrong. He gets it right back, and this one slotted home. It's the opening goal for Gilberto Croni. Inter Moengo Tapoe able to stay with the play. Croni finishes it off, and it's 1-0. That little touch, it was the pass right back to himself that he needed. Johan Nankasori got himself in a really tough position. Couldn't clear the ball away. Nothing Dimitri Edouard could do either. And it's Gilberto Croni who's able to score the opening goal of today's first semifinal. Inter Moengo Tapoe along with Bayamon, both scoring 9 goals in the group stage in their opening 2 matches, and Croni gets one here in the 15th minute. So where does Gosier go from here? Having conceded a goal since their first match of this competition. That was the 2-1 win over Real Rincon. The last 2, a 1-0 win over SWA Sharks, and a 0-0 draw against Young Holland. Play this over the top, and the goalkeeper, albeit with a little bit of a bobble, able to collect it. Another collision there, and it'll be a free kick to Inter Moengo Tapoe. Maybe Gosier pressing now just a little bit, as they know they haven't scored many goals in this competition, just 3. Mikel Germain now looking for a way back into this game for Gosier. Gosier just clears this away. It's another throw-in coming for Inter Moengo Tapoe. complete control of this game thus far from side in red being Inter Moengo Tapoe. All the way back for Dorson again. And Inter Moengo Tapoe basically just playing keep away from Gosier at the moment. Doing a decent job of it, but that pass off the mark, out for a throw-in. Another whistle and another foul against Gosier. As Inter Moengo Tapoe will set this down for a free kick. Total command for Inter Moengo Tapoe. All the way down into the corner, and this deflecting out for a corner kick. Good opportunity here for Gosier to just put something into the box. Good pressure there by Rempart Cole. And Malik Brocious, the left back for Gosier, will head over to that far corner to take it. Play this short. Brocious will get it again, curling this in, back post. And much too tall and too far for anybody to get on the end of. It's out for a goal kick. Had a little bit better from Gosier. Chance there, and Inter Moengo Tapoe sliding in to clear this away. Gosier having a couple of chances here in the last few moments. At this point, it is win or go home, or win or go to the third place game. The final and the third place match coming up on Sunday. Just a foul from behind there on the replay. With Arden coming in. In the center circle as Inter Moengo Tapoe will look to find space down the right. Kwasi, and his pass well off the mark, running through for Dimitri Edouard. Edouard now playing out from the back, and that pass off the mark, but it actually works out here for Gosier. Through ball blocked down, and Inter Moengo Tapoe back on it. Trying to play this in behind. All the way to the end line, this cut in. No touched out of play. Will be a throw into Inter Moengo Tapoe. On the turn as he gets all the way to the end line. Good ball in, but headed away quickly by Nan Kisori. And yet it's still Inter Moengo Tapoe to reset. Again, that attack just shut down right at the top of the area. The only goal thus far for Inter Moengo Tapoe, aided heavily by a deflection in the build-up. As it was Gilberto Croni that kind of stuck with it. He was able to slot it right by Dimitri Edouard. Foul on the far side. Looks like the AR pointing this could go against Inter Moengo Tapoe. What's the decision going to be? Here it is again. Definitely looked like that was a foul on Serene Livier for lunging in, but maybe it was just that tackle at the end. Looks like the AR had the flag in his wrong hand, so it's a free kick back to Inter Moengo Tapoe. And now a turnover. The ball just too quick through the middle. And all the way back for Dorson again. Out wide again and quickly cleared out of play. Turnover on a back pass there. And yet the foul will go against Gosier. Inter Moengo Tapoe able to collect themselves quickly after the giveaway. Here comes Gosier again. Trying to cut in field, Livier. They'll move it up to the right. Pressure coming from behind, and that's the end of the threat. Gosier just looks out of ideas. Another foul. This will be a free kick going Gosier's way, and a chance to lift one into the area here. What can Gosier do here with the set piece? An advantageous position on the right. Chance to put a ball in the area, try to test Sherwin Dorson. They couldn't get it by the first man. Flying in the header, bouncing in, and straight at Dorson once again. Lofted down the left. This is a good ball bouncing right into the path here. Centering pass, maybe a chance for one more. But instead, it was Dorson who tried to keep the ball for maybe one touch too long. He had a player streaming right through the middle. Couldn't connect, but yet they go again. It's the top of the area. There's the extra pass. Good touch to find space. Shots blocked down. One extra touch. There's another shot, and this time it's saved. Dimitri Edouard keeping his team at 1-0 down. Now a shot from distance. And this over the bar. But again, Inter Moengo Tapoe imposing themselves here on Gosier early on. And still it sits at 1-0. Look at the whole sequence again. It looked like surely Rivaldo Dorson would score from that position. And the shot coming from well outside the area. Blasted well out of play. A touch to find space. And now played down the line. A burst here. Looking for a cross, and this one quickly cleared away. Played out to the near side. Kwasi maybe looking for a return. It's played infield and now cleared away. Another look at that foul in the middle. Now Gosier can look upfield. Is rolled out wide. Touched along, and nothing doing there for Inter Moengo Tapoe. Now more space for Inter Moengo Tapoe. They're really streaming forward now. And the pressure is on, but Gosier, as they have all tournament long, they have relied on their defense. Of all of the groups in this competition, no doubt the least amount of goals scored in Group B. Some quick math, just 14 goals scored, and it's interesting because that's that's the same amount of goals that was scored in Group A, and yet there were 2 less games because there was 1 less team. So the goals really were not flowing in that group, but in Group C, there were plenty of goals to go around. Inter Moengo Tapoe winning 5-2. Golden Lion took down Deportivo Nacional 8-0. Inter Moengo Tapoe also then beating Golden Lion 4-3. Even though Kevin Parsemane was able to score a hat trick for Golden Lion FC. Still wasn't enough. Switch of play. And he's bouncing through for Ronaldo Kwasi. Little flick. Oh, and a high boot there. Kwasi got himself in a tough position, the captain. And it looks like a yellow card in the hand of Quincy Williams. And it will be a yellow card here to Ronaldo Kwasi. got himself caught there. Wanted to get that return ball, and his boot just a bit too high for the referee's liking. Up, I think clipping his forearm as it was up near his shoulder. Down the line. And now here comes Moengo Tapoe into the attack again. A little touch to the end line. Able to keep this in play. One touch to settle. Another to find space to the back post and turned in. Moengo Tapoe find a second goal. A really good team goal there. The extra few touches and then the finish. It all started down the near side with the initial goal scorer, Crony, just able to keep that ball in play. And then it was that cross from Wykes all the way to the back post, and coming in was Donegi Fur, just able to tap that one home. Really easy finish for him. All he had to do was put it on frame, and he was sure to score. It's exactly what he did. It's his first goal in this year's competition. And it's 2-0 to Moengo Tapoe. And the first time in this year's competition that AS Gosier has conceded multiple times in a game. So a long way back here for Gosier. And played in field. The flag, though, is up for offside. Played into space, and this trickling all the way out, but they bring this back for a foul. It was Crony who went down. Cutting in field now, dishing it out wide. Another cross, this one deflected out of play. And all the way back towards midfield. And Moengo Tapoe will reset in complete control of this game. Really nothing to write home about in terms of chances for Gosier. Played into space down the right. A little bit of an opportunity here for Gosier if they can make the most of it. Able to turn in field. This is something good, but it's stabbed away. Be out for a throw-in. Cross comes in. Cleared out towards the top of the box. Maybe a little pull there, and then a bigger collision, but the referee just lets play go on. And now on the break. Looking infield, couple step-overs there from Dorson. He's double team now, cutting back. Big switch of play, and nobody over there, at least initially, in a red shirt. Space infield. And now looking to go long over the top, nothing doing. And it's bouncing straight out of play once again. Little burst of pace, all the way to the end line, and then touched out of play. Lofted forward, and again, nothing there. About 5 minutes to go until halftime. And 2 goals scored by Gilberto Crony and Donegi Fair. Now cutting in field, looking to get a shot away. This one just wide. Got it on his favorite right foot, just not able to turn it home. Testing Dimitri Edward there. Good shot coming from Crony. He just couldn't put it on frame. Down the line, and here comes Moengo Tapoe once again. Sidestep a few defenders, and now burst of pace here from Fair. Just kind of clips it back into the middle. The header is cued towards the near side. Throw into Moengo Tapoe, and they go quickly. Crony back in fields, and they can reset. Looking for more space, but I think Moengo Tapoe just content to be on the ball, play keep away here from Gosier. They don't seem too content on putting a ton of pressure on. Remember, they have played one more game than Moengo Tapoe, just based on the amount of teams in their group. See wonder if the legs really catching up with Gosier's. They only have one player on the bench, and it's listed as a backup goalkeeper as Alan George. You have to feel these players quite exhausted out there. This cleared out of play. Again, another look at this one. A foul away from the ball. I'll put the ball back in play very quickly. Trying to find space through the middle. Another whistle and a foul. This one, though, will go against Inter Moengo Tapoe, and it's Miguel Darson who is caught there. Kind of caught in two minds, had to turn back and then lunged in. There's something here for Gosier at the end of this half. See how much stoppage time there is. This one clipped in. It's 1 minute of stoppage time.
Su atención, por favor. El cuarto oficial acaba de anunciar que se añadirá un minuto al tiempo de juego de este primer parcial. Your attention, please. The fourth official has just announced that 1 minute will be added to the total playing time of this first period.
Lofted long over the top. Looking for that switch of play. Good touch in field. Maybe one last chance for Gosier to give them something going into halftime. All the way to the end line. This one cut out. Just waiting on the whistle. There it is. And the first half has come to a close. Well, in complete control is Inter Moengo Tapoe. The first goal from Gilberto Croni. Donegi Fair able to come back and find another one as well. And that is what has Inter Moengo Tapoe up at halftime. It is halftime here from Mayaguez in this semifinal match. It's Inter Moengo Tapoe 2, AS Gosier 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, the score at the end of the first period, Inter Moengo 2, AS Gosier 0. Apoya a tu equipo votando por el mejor jugador del partido. Vota en Twitter, @Champions. Qatar Airways, la aerolínea oficial de la Concacaf Caribbean Club Shield 2022, orgullosamente conectándote desde 12 destinos en Estados Unidos al mundo a través de una red que sigue expandiendo, volando de forma más segura y económica. QatarAirways.com. Déjate inspirar por los colores de Puerto Rico. La vibrante paleta de colores de nuestra isla brindará el escenario perfecto para tu próximo evento. Conoce más en discoverpuertorico.com/sports. El Departamento de Recreación y Deportes cuenta con una amplia oferta académica, deportiva y recreativa a través de sus programas en el Instituto Puertorriqueño para el Desarrollo del Deporte y la Recreación. Para detalles, comunícate al 787-721-2800 o visítanos en Facebook, Departamento de Recreación y Deporte, en Instagram y Twitter, Recreo y Deportes. Todos por el deporte. Agradecemos el apoyo al municipio autónomo de Mayaguez, Mayaguez, Sultana del Caribe, capital del deporte y la cultura. Gentlemen, let's welcome the Inter-Moengo
Highlights from the first 45 minutes of action of this semifinal between Moengo Tapoe and AS Gosier in this semifinal, the Concacaf Caribbean Club Shield. An interesting first 45 minutes between these two. It is the Group C winner in Moengo Tapoe and the best second place finisher in Gosier. And it sure looked like first versus second in this first half. Moengo Tapoe in complete control of this game pretty much from the opening whistle. Controlling all facets and really not too many opportunities. I'm not sure if it was actually a registered shot in that first half from Gosier. But Moengo Tapoe, there was plenty of interchange between their players. A lot of good chances. Just not able to quite find the back of the net until about midway through. But eventually, Alberto Croni able to get on the end of that deflection. Kind of a self pass off of the defender, Nan Kasori. He gets back on it and slots it home for 1-0. First goal in this competition for Croni. And the 9th different goal scorer as well. But at the time, it was only the 8th because there would still be a new goal scorer to come into the fray later on in the first half. But on the other end, really the extent of the chances for Gosier, nothing all too dangerous, but a little bit for Sherwin Dorson there to chew on. And then Donegi Fair getting a shot away. Another opportunity here. There's a forced save there from the goalkeeper and then cleared away as Gosier tried to stay in this game. As the play would continue and that shot well out of play. Chances would continue. This would be the game's only yellow card given to Naldo Kwasi. That's getting that boot a little bit too high. And a yellow card issued there to Kwasi. And as the first half continued on, this would be the second goal. Good build-up once again from Moengo Tapoe, crashing into the back post. Donegi Fair, and he was able to slam it home for 2-0. That's the 9th different goal score for Moengo Tapoe in this competition. They have really shared the goals around. Nobody with more than 2 goals, that being Joel Baja and Ronaldo Kemble. A celebration on there for Moengo Tapoe. And frustration for Mikel Germain, the manager here for AS Gosier. Getting set for the second 45 minutes of action. This first semifinal of the Concacaf Caribbean Club Shield. And there will be a substitution at halftime. Remember, this is the only substitution available for Gosier, as they have only one listed player on their bench. It'll be Alan George coming on to replace Yuma Gaspard. So the first sub of the game. And we are just about set to get the second half underway. It's Inter Moengo Tapoe in red, against Gosier in white. 45 more minutes, and here we go. Big opportunity for Inter Moengo Tapoe to get back to the final for the first time since 2018, where they were the runners-up that year. In 2019, Robin Hood, another Suriname side, was able to win the competition then. So it could be two straight teams from Suriname to win this Concacaf Caribbean Club Shield if Inter Moengo Tapoe is able to advance past here, then of course win Sunday's final. The matter is at hand, and they are in complete control. They're really dominating first half for Inter Moengo Tapoe, and it's much of the same here to start this second half now. A lot of time on the ball and dictating how they want this game to be played. As this will funnel all the way through for Dimitri Edouard. Lofted forward, little push in the back. It'll set up a free kick here for Inter Moengo Tapoe. Again, that's Nan Kusori coming up from his center back position, committing the foul. This ball curled in, little flicked header, and nothing to test. Edouard in goal. Arano Morris putting his right foot through it, putting it into a good area. The attacker's head was facing away from goals. That was going to be a high degree of difficulty there on the header. Space to work there on the right, hopping over challenges. And it looks like the referee blows for a free kick. Again, that was Crony getting tripped up. Here comes the service, right into the middle. Now a shot from distance, coming through traffic that did take a deflection out of play. Gosier saying that came off an Inter Moengo Tapoe player. And it looks like it actually may have, but it was Arano Morris able to test that back line again of Gosier, setting up Donegi Fair on this corner kick. Towards the near post and cleared away. Here's Fair. Trying to switch the point of attack very quickly there, and it's cleared away. Trying to weave through. Now throwing the brakes on is Livier. And there is some space here for Gosier if they can go quickly. Just that little hesitation allowed for red jerseys to come back. And this will be out for another goal kick. Another foul, and this will be a free kick this time for Gosier. Another look at this passage of play. Darson just lunging in from behind. Gosier decided to play this all the way to the back, and now they'll look upfield. Very expansive. Quick throw in coming. Knocked forward. Little back heel flick, and nearly came off there as Arden was bearing down on the goalkeeper, Dorson. Just couldn't catch up to it quick enough. Really good give and go there. Just not able to see the final product. Played in a space down the near side now for Wykes. Wykes looking to get end line. Tries to send the cross in, but it's blocked out of play. Look at the passage of play here. And this was a nice little build-up. Little clip forward, back heel flick. Just too close to the goalkeeper. Here comes the corner, immediately cleared away. Another whistle, and a free kick will go Gosier's way. Chagnon will run away from this. Instead, it's Brocious to step in. All the way back now to Dorson. Another giveaway, and this is an opportunity for Gosier, and the shot well over the bar. Serene Livier, that was the best chance for Gosier so far in this game. Dorson got it all wrong. Really tough to play out of the back from that situation. And Moengo Tapoe lucky that Gosier could not find a finish and cut this deficit in half. They played in complete control of this game. Edouard distributing upfield. It's been a little bit better from Gosier. There to cover it again was Morris, and now the goalkeeper, Dorson, has to get rid of that very quickly. The pressure is ramped up a bit from Gosier in this second half. They know they need to find 2 goals. Now a chance for Inter Moengo Tapoe. Passing field just off the mark there by Wykes. Gosier can look upfield. German and Josef Yoko there on the other side. One's trying to see this to the finish line, the other trying to find a way to be a bit more clinical in front of goal and create a few more opportunities. Hasn't been as cut and dry here for Inter Moengo Tapoe, but they will have a free kick now on the far side. Look at it here. Rotated around quickly. Morris shaping this in, the header straight up into the air. Morris will get it right back. Off his chest, but it was cut out. This ball stays in play. Now cleared up field. And here comes Gosier. Now coming into the middle, and this one off the mark. Lauba just couldn't get any momentum going upfield. Lofted forward and now cleared away. Had to be decisive there defensively, and it was. And here comes Inter Moengo Tapoe. 3 on 4. Everybody else late to get into the picture here. Low cross coming in and nothing doing there for Inter Moengo Tapoe. Another foul, and Gosier will have a free kick. Look at it here. Just running right into Sabigi, and now Gosier trying to come forward again. Again, this Inter Moengo Tapoe defense has been really tough and stingy today. Really creating nothing for Gosier. They gifted them a chance a few moments ago. And it looks like this will go back the other way as Wykes went down. I believe a yellow card has been shown, yes, for simulation. You could see him drag that foot on the turf. It was pretty obvious. Well, here's the foul there. 1 step, 2 step, and then drags his foot and goes down. Good call there by the referee. And you have to play surprised, of course.
Your attention, please. A total card has been shown to player number 12 of the Inter Moengo team, Gerald Wykes, on minute 59.
Lofted forward. An opportunity here for Gosier now in the second ball. Put back into the middle. And it was just missed in there by Chagnon. As we pass the hour mark, Moengo Tapoe in complete control of this semifinal 2022 Concacaf Caribbean Club Shield. Next up, Bayamon from Puerto Rico and Young Holland of Curacao. Space here for Moengo Tapoe. Trying to get end line, now cutting it back. The cross deflecting through. This will stay in play, picked up by Edouard. Another look at it here. Just good pressure being put on by Dorson. Really setting up the opportunity for Moengo Tapoe. This now back to Moengo Tapoe. These teams trading chances in this second half. Gosier's been putting pressure on, but not really enough to create some grade A chances. See if anything, though, changes as this half continues on and we wind to an end. Gosier have to lay it all on the line here if they want to advance on. Shot bouncing in, and they scooped up again by Dorson. Played down the left, another chance here for Moengo Tapoe. Comes infield, fair on the return, won't get it back. This Moengo Tapoe side, of course, in 2021, runners-up in the Caribbean Club Championship. They got into Concacaf League. Big accomplishment for the club. This is their 13th Concacaf club competition. They look like they are en route to another final. Looks like a substitution readying to come on. It will be Romeo Castile for 24. And that will be the end of the day for Gerald Wykes. Just picked up that yellow card a few moments ago. And he is the first sub of the game for Inter Moengo Tapoe.
Number 24, Romeo Castile enters game. Number 12, Gerald Wykes exits game.
There's a look at the foul there from behind. Shot from distance, and this will not test the goalkeeper. All the way downfield. Fair plays it in field, now on the turn, and again it was Dorson who was clipped. Chance here from distance. Instead, this will be scooped out wide. Dorson making the run through the middle. Now it's laid off for a cross. Comes in towards the top of the 6-yard box and cleared away. And still Inter Moengo Tapoe on the front foot. All the way back down. Dorson will take it again. Play through the middle. Some chances early on in this half for this Gosier side, but those have really cooled since. The biggest one was just a mistake at the back here by Inter Moengo Tapoe. Whistle, and this will be a free kick, or rather a throw into Inter Moengo Tapoe. This will be out of play again, and Gosier just can't buy anything on target in this second half. Well, skied out of play. Weaving through. Here comes Moengo Tapoe again. Donegi Fair. Little burst of pace. Fair flips this up, and it's taken again by Edward. Long over the top again. Dorson is there. Like may have come up for offside. Now burst of pace down the right. Cross comes in, bouncing through. Gosier lucky this bounces into the end boards. Another look at it here. Well-shaped ball in by Crony. Just didn't reach its intended target. On the turn, and this will be a free kick from just outside the area. Little push in the back there, and Gosier along for the ride. Bringing down Dorson. Now some pushing and shoving here as they try to set up this wall. And Gosier doesn't appreciate it, and the referee's having to step in. Talking to here between Dorson, Popote, and Gosier coming over, as well as Livier. Looks like everybody good to continue on. So who will this be from outside the wall? Kemble is standing there, so is Baja. Both of them have 2 goals in this competition. Baja number 69, Kemble number 8. And waiting in goal is Dimitri Edouard. Baja will strike, and it's saved. Dimitri Edouard able to push this out of play. It'll be a corner kick. A really good vision to be able to see that. A lot of bodies in the way. And Baja able to force a save out of the goalkeeper. That's what you intend to do in those situations. Another shot from distance. This one gobbled up again. Another chance here for Moengo Tapoe. The cross coming in. Oh, and it's missed. Romeo Castile, he won't have a better chance than that. One-on-one with the goalkeeper from no more than 7 yards away. Just kind of bounced up off this artificial surface at the last second. Maybe didn't catch it as clean as he wanted and skied it over the bar. 15 minutes to go. Inter Moengo Tapoe still on track to qualify for the final. And a couple of more subs coming on. It'll be the end of the day. Actually, the entrance of Irvin Tianaloy. It'll be the end of the day for Miguel Darson. Here's the next sub that we'll see Donegi Fair come off, the goal scorer. Damian Brunswijk will come on. And the last one will be Miguel Mole to come on. And that'll be the end of the day for Valdo Dorson. So Brunswijk, Mole, Tionaloy come on. And they'll get a run here for 15 minutes, trying to see this out en route to the final. Played to the outside. Here's Brunswijk. Brunswijk, he got the last touch on it. A throw-in will go back the way of Gosier. Chance here. Trying to keep the ball. It was just a little bit too far out of reach, and then the foul. That's for the new man on in Miguel Mole. Long downfield. Now Brunswijk touches this infield. Mole able to look up, gets by one, and there's plenty of room off to the right to settle. Gets by that defender as well. Cross comes in, here's the shot, and this one is in. It's the third goal for Inter Moengo Tapoe. Bodies kind of clashing together in the box there, but the shot was put right in the top corner where it needed to be. And Inter Moengo Tapoe lead by 3-0. We'll see who eventually gets credit for this. Another look at it here. Mole able to shrug off a couple of defenders. Moved it off to that far side. Again, it was Crony able to set the whole play up. And it looks like it's Naldo Kwasi that will be credited with this goal. His second goal of the competition. Also has a yellow card in this game, but for now it's Inter Moengo Tapoe 3, AS Gosier 0. All the way to the back. That ball bounced up there on Edouard. He wanted some air under it to get it clear. Player down here is Rempart Cole. Looks like the referee with a yellow card in his hands. This will be issued to Irvin Tianaloy, just coming on as a sub a few moments ago. Just kind of getting that right arm up towards the header neck area. Lofted forward with 10 minutes to go. Gosier really have to put it on the line here. Lofted forward again. Crony. Gosier able to keep this in play. There's that wall of 4 there at the back that have been tough to penetrate tonight for Gosier. Set piece opportunity here for Gosier. Ronan Popote will stand over it. Lofted towards goal, and this will be a catch there for Dorson. Nothing more than that as he distributes straight out of play. Another foul there in the middle. Lofted over the top. This is a chance for Gosier, but coming back defensively just in the nick of time was Ronaldo Kemble. Knocked out of play once again. Done a really good job. Moengo Tapoe tracking back defensively, getting bodies in the way when needed. It's not been as straightforward in this second half as maybe they would have hoped. A few chances here and there, but not the same amount of control they had in the first half. Seemed like whenever Gosier got on the ball, he just turned it right over. Now a shot from distance that took a deflection. Oh boy, that was close to 40 yards away. Able to keep this out, of course, Sherwin Dorson. It's cut out. Another look at this shot. You could see it kind of skip up there at the end out on that deflection. Really could have been difficult for the goalkeeper. Brunswijk plays it centrally. Chance to maybe take this from distance. Little give and go. This worked very well, but a heavy touch there at the end by Castile. And it's taken by Dimitri Edouard. Down the line, you can see some very tired legs here for Gosier, even as they are trying to put some pressure on this Moengo Tapoe side. It just felt like that last goal they conceded to make it 3-0 really put this out of reach. 2-0, still very much there for the taking. Trying to cut this back. Stepping in defensively was Arden. It's out of play once again. down the line, now trying to turn the corner. Just a heavy touch at the end, ran out of real estate. And it's a goal kick here for Dimitri Edouard. Moengo Tapoe is trying to keep it away from their own goal. Trying to just keep attacking, stay on the front foot, see this out. Into the area, bounced right up into the air, lopped it towards goal. This one, oh, it's tipped off the post. Disastrous moment there for Dimitri Edouard. It's goal number 4 for Inter Moengo Tapoe, and now it's really setting in for Gosier. That's a tough one to take if you are Dimitri Edouard. He's made some big saves today. Not one of his finest moments. No doubt will be an own goal. That header was not going towards goal. Romeo Castile just kind of lofting that forward, but that has to be an own goal right off of Edouard and into the back of the net, but first off the post. About 90 seconds to go. We'll see how much stoppage time is added on here at the end. And there it is, Edouard with the own goal. This is going to be another yellow card issued. It will. This will be the first for Gosier in this match. Brunswick turning back, it is jersey pulled, finds the width. And this cross fired in and straight out of play. And there is the final whistle. There will be no stoppage time tonight because it's a thorough victory and a decisive victory for Inter Moengo Tapoe. They are into their second ever Concacaf Caribbean Club Shield final. taking down AS Gosier, who will play in the third place game. And of course, Young Holland and Bayamon is coming up as our next semifinal. But it finishes here in semifinal number 1. Inter Moengo Tapoe 4, AS Gosier 0.
The final score for this first game of this Concacaf Caribbean Club Shield 2022 day of competition is Inter Moengo 4, AS Gosier 0. Qatar Airways, la aerolínea oficial de la Concacaf Caribbean Club Shield 2022, orgullosamente conectándote desde 12 destinos en Estados Unidos al mundo a través de una red que sigue expandiendo, volando de forma más segura y económica. QatarAirways.com. Déjame inspirar con los colores de Puerto Rico. La vibrante paleta de colores de nuestra isla brindará el escenario perfecto para tu próximo evento. Conoce más en discoverpuertorico.com/sports. El Departamento de Recreación y Deportes cuenta con una amplia oferta académica, deportiva y recreativa a través de sus programas y del Instituto Puertorriqueño para el Desarrollo del Deporte y la Recreación. Para detalles, comunícate al 787-721-2800 o visítanos en Facebook, Departamento de Recreación y Deportes, en Instagram y Twitter, Recrea y Deportes, todos por el deporte. Agradecemos al municipio autónomo de Mayaguez por su apoyo. Mayaguez, Sultana del Caribe, capital del deporte y la cultura. Number 6,
Highlights from this semifinal between Inter Moengo Tapoe and Gosier, the first of 2 semifinals of this Concacaf Caribbean Club Shield in the first half. Plenty of chances for Inter Moengo Tapoe. They started off on the front foot and would remain there for pretty much the entirety of the 90 minutes. Couple chances coming through. This would be the first goal of the game. It would come from Alberto Croni, just kind of weaving through. A bad deflection there, comes right back to him, and he's able to slot it by Dimitri Edouard for the game's first goal. Chances would continue for Donaghy Fair and this Inter Moengo Tapoe side, but that one would be saved. Really nice save by Dimitri Edouard, who would be tested throughout this game. This would be a yellow card from Naldo Kwasi. He would actually get a goal later on in this game, but for now, his name was taken. And then the goal scorer, Croni, able to get the cross away. The extra pass just kind of dribbled through the 6-yard box. Donaghy Fair popping up and slotting it home for 2-0. Really nice goal there, well worked. You question where the defense was for Gosier, as they had posted 2 straight clean sheets in this competition, and Mikel Germain asking plenty of questions of his side. Come the second half, the chances would continue for Inter Moengo Tapoe. Another shot from outside the area, taking a deflection out of play. And eventually, they would tack on another goal. This, though, would be a yellow card for simulation on Jarrell Wykes. Challenge was put in, but he went down on his own accord. And then the set piece, and a really good save there by Dimitri Edouard on the shot by Joel Baha. Able to push that out of play. But there would still be more for Inter Moengo Tapoe in this game. And this would be a miss to forget. Right in front of goal, another chance for Croni. Crossing this one in, and a nice finish right into the top corner by Naldo Kwasi. And the yellow card in the first half gets a goal to celebrate, though, here in the second. And that was the goal to make it 3-0. It stayed at 2-0 for quite some time, but Inter Moengo Tapoe able to finally put this away And then this is a moment also to forget for the goalkeeper, Dimitri Eduardi. Played so well in this game, but this is an inexcusable mistake. Right off the post, off his hand, and into the back of the net. And that is the final score. Inter Moengo Tapoe wins this one 4-0 over AS Gosier. Don't forget to stay tuned for our second semifinal. It is coming up next. It is Bayamon